So we'll be having Mr. Me 67 against Twisted Boy.
So yeah, although today is day 2, round 1, we are playing a round 2 game.
But the other ones will be round 1s.
And this is not an elimination game for either participant.
All right, so both men are tired. You know, they're hard-working men. So, Mr. Me 67, how do you come into this situation?
Yeah, well, me and Zach haven't played all day, so all I can do is just hope for the best.
Zach, how do you respond to this?
I wholeheartedly agree with everything he just said, and also just a little tidbit. I would like to point out that Spyro2429, aka Michael Marshall, is getting Blake Sutherland to warm him up for his match. I would just like to put that on record, just to say that, since he's trying to, you know, be a little bitch. Anyways, I'm good to go.
Alright, groundbreaking stuff. Now, with Mr. Me 67 being the higher rank in the pool, we're going to be having Mr. Me 67. I'll call heads or tails, and say it when I say go. Go.
Heads.
It will be tails. Zach, you can make the call.
I'll defend first.
Alright, you're already at that. Both of you please just mute your mics, mute both of us,
Yep.
and we will start it up.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm just hoping both of them are muted. Alright, we'll begin the match.
All right. Well, we don't have odds on this one, so I'll just bring you off the top of my head. Let's say Twisted Boy is a plus 250 underdog here. I'm gonna say a 1.5 round spread.
I like that. I like choosing Zach here. You know, there's a chance any of them just has a bad day. I mean, this is just. I mean, both of them are in an even playing field, both being tired as shit. But besides that,
that makes it even though if they're both tired. You know what I mean?
You know, you can just see who has the more grit. You know, to be able to deal with a hard day's work and then having to go to Pound Town on Siege. Seen a Ying open with Mr. Me 67. Did that last game. Twisted Boy Valkyrie.
I feel like that'll be more of a.
Not surprising at all.
More of a play here. The Ying might be a little OP in a 1v1 situation.
Now, Twisted Boy's very important for him to find him once he gets. Oh, but he switched to IQ. Which is a good counter attack against these Valk cams, because if he catches him, could spell disaster for the Mr. Me clan. Oh, and he one taps the clan. I mean, the drone.
Zach's ready to go.
People.
Look at him. Look at him.
He is not messing around.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Mr. Me only has one drone now, but he has all the access to these. With his ability. Now, what I want to see here is if Mr. Me 67 can catch him on his phone and shoot him through the wall. We've seen Mr. Me 67 use vertical gameplay this entire game.
I wasn't thinking about that. One thing we have not seen is a quick push. Everyone is taking their time. They round the drug out a little bit. I don't think we've seen one game decided in the first
Both these guys
minute.
are 10 minutes. They're both 10 minutes till bedtime. So both of them are planning on getting this shit done quick.
Reese pushing fast. I mean, he's already almost in a sight playing spot.
Zach's playing pretty aggressive too. Not too worried about his own cams.
Oh, Reese is playing stealthy there.
So we're getting the headshot on the staircase.
There's our quick round for us.
I don't think Mr. Me 67 expected that at all.
If you're just joining the stream, Zach just run round 1 with a quick headshot, very, very quick.
You know, I wasn't really expecting that. I was expecting more of a passive playstyle with the Valkyrie.
I agree too. Zach just
following suit with an IQ.
Zach just sat in a spot where Reese probably wasn't ready for him.
He was probably holding the angle waiting for something, but he probably didn't actually expect someone to actually even be there. Now, got more Frost gameplay.
Been a popular operator
Usually only played by one of the veteran players, Mason.
A real veteran.
Veteran to the game, you know, he needs his respect. Now IQ isn't really gonna have much of a use against his Frost, and he knows that he's Frost, so curious to see why he's still remaining to play the operator. Oh, and now he's switching the sledge, just as expected.
Out to defuse a bomb.
No, Mystery 67 still setting up on that window, pretty close to each other once again.
We haven't seen very many intel ops on offense this tournament yet. Zero.
I think that's
People like that.
I think it's a mistaken opportunities.
I would agree.
Really, because they're going in there blind. And it's I believe it's the reason why so many defender rounds are being given to their side, because the attackers are for the most part going in to this objective blind.
Yep.
Because they're expecting gunfights to win the battle.
2 drones go out quick. Zach might be trying to bait him to shoot his own frost trap here.
We see a little grenade action, taking out that shield. Now we got just both holding this windows. Windows a very popular spot people do.
Zach's gonna have a tough time jumping in. He can't jump in, shoot the frost trap, and take out Reese there. So this push is very heavily for Reese right here.
Maybe go for a rappel, turn it upside down, get rid of it, but now he has him in his sights, but he just actually can't see him.
He can't. Yeah, that debris right there.
Mr. Me unaware how close his death is, but he's actually questioning if he's actually pushing that window. But he'll be brought back to reality, realizing he's still there.
Both players are giving up their locations.
Mr. Me's gonna swing to the window, taking out that final drone. He thought about the push. I mean, he destroyed that frost trap. He destroys the frost trap, gets around the bed. Takes a little bit of health off of him.
Zach's in a good spot now, though.
Mr. Me's gonna rotate. And that depends if Zach's gonna know this.
Ooh.
He's aware something could have happened. He's gonna go for a plant. Mr. Me pushing up. Unable to see him plant. But he will see him and then get the headshot, giving him round 2.
It was an alright plant spot. I think he could have stuck it out there.
Yeah, he wasn't pushing him. He wasn't planning on pushing him at all. He was holding that angle, waiting for him to move left or right.
There's a balance or a differential in ranks with people will plant in the lower ranks. They will plant and stick it because they don't know people are pushing them. In the middle ranks, people will fake the plant. And I believe in the high ranks, people will just straight up stick it.
Yeah, because like it's expected, you know.
Yep.
Like the first plant's never the real plant.
Yep, Reese expected a fake there, and that kind of took the bait, fell right into it.
Yeah. We're seeing Ying again.
This is our highest seeded match here. We got a 4 seed and a 5 seed going up against each other.
Maybe we might even see overtime rounds, which has not happened yet in the Siege Madness tournament.
No close games. We've yet to see our 4-4 match point.
5 seconds left.
Now 4-4 would be something crazy to see.
Attackers
We would feel all the nerves there. I'm sure on both sides too.
2 men absolutely slugging it out for 30 minutes straight. Only one of them coming victorious. Now we see the Reflex B once again. You know, shout out to the Reflex B. Always a choice of sight for the 1X users of the world.
And that helped him shoot that drone really quickly there. That's the Reflex B for you. You hit your shots with the Reflex B.
Shout out to the Black Ice once again. Mr. Me67 has said that almost every single one of his primary guns on an operator has Black Ice. truly one of the more drippy operators in the YSL league.
Well, you know, when his level comes into play there, 200 and what, 50, maybe 60,
Something up that in that level.
which Alpha
What's
Packs
the boy getting the same
Alpha
angle
Packs
as last
run
game?
around all the time. Did you have an original Black Eye skin at any time?
I would say probably not, because those skins, just for one skin, was probably around 25,000. No?
We would have been pretty low.
As
back
much,
then. Ooh,
what's up in a gunfight?
Natural
Pick
failure.
rotate, unable, caught in a bad
Oh.
situation, but unable to reload.
you can see that veteran play from Reese there, pushing in, knowing, you know, most people aren't playing aggressive, so most people aren't ready for it.
Now, Black Ice back in the day cost us equivalent to a brand new operator coming out, so no one was buying a new skin of Black Ice.
And you know,
No one
Renown,
realized how
there
rare
was-
it'd be.
there was no boosters, there was no help to get you some extra Renown. I'm pretty sure the Renown's been a little inflated now.
Mm-hmm.
25,000
Especially with,
was
Alpha Pack
half a million.
duplicates.
Being defused by attackers.
Personally, I think Black Ice, you know, has been a little inflated with Alpha Packs. I think they should be a little rarer, because, you know, you can just see some guy who just started playing Siege, you know, last week already strolling around with the Black Ice.
We just had a fellow man doing our Twitch stream at the moment.
He's in our party.
Seconds left.
In our party, he may need to leave the party.
Alright, Chris,
Attackers are heading
we
out.
don't need you to be in the party right now. Commentators got took. Alright, well, we just can't have conversation with you because viewers can't hear.
While Chris Pritchard has joined the party unexpectedly.
Alright, so going back to the game, we got a Fenner, which has not been used at all. It's the first time seeing him. And he could be a dangerous force in this 1v1. We started playing aggressive. Both of them already seen each other, and Twisted Boy taking out
Wow.
Mystery 67 with ease. Not worried about this Fenner.
Yeah, that's.
Now, could we see that?
What were you gonna say? You continue.
Oh, thank you. Now, we haven't seen him use the ability much at all. Do we think that he uses IQ just for the speed in the Commando? Because I would say
That-
Commando is one of the best guns
Yeah,
attacking.
it's a very underused gun because not many people are gonna be playing at IQ all the time. I'd say that's a pretty mistake play on Reese's part. I mean, he has the advantage with Fenrir in 1v1, and he doesn't even play objective. He loses it immediately.
A bad thing to do. Now, he has 5 of those. He can put them all across like, every single entryway. He's going to find out which way he's coming through, and whenever he gets caught, then he's going to be blind. That's just a bad play all around by him.
I would agree. People, or
see
Mason specifically, likes to call himself patient. I'm gonna be patient Mason. Shout out Mason. Reese was not patient Reese today.
Attackers have
Not at all.
located a bomb.
For our viewers at home, please say Patient Mason 5 times fast. Might see what happens, you know. Might be a little wacky. Now, we're seeing an Amaru play, which is a little questionable. Once you get in that building, you don't have any really ability to do anything.
10 seconds remaining.
A lot of entryways. Now we also see Pulse, and he might play vertical, equivalent to what Reese did to opponents yesterday.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
But Reese might push a little aggressive here, may immediately go for that window. But you know he'll quickly find out that Zach is not inside, and he will be having location on him the whole time.
See, this is questionable. Then he gets caught immediately by Twisted Boy,
Wow,
taking Mystery 67 off guard.
Twisted Boy with the aggressive plays here today.
Now this has been a crazy matchup because only one gunfight has been in the objective.
But people watching at home here have to think about here. There's you may have thought that you could enter any part of the objective because, there's only one person, but this game has quickly proven that wrong. Anywhere you go,
Nah.
the defender could be there too.
Now they've been reading each other's books on defense, absolutely. Now every single time they've came through somewhere, someone's been shot in the head. And once again, actually, this has been the first round. There's been 2 attacking rounds, I believe, have been won. There might have happened once, but usually it's more of a defender-heavy 1v1 tournament.
We may see Reese be a little bit more patient here, try to work this overtime and let it.
He's on the ropes.
I will say I'm, unbiased here, but going for an overtime here is I would like to see it. I would like to see an overtime.
I would too, and he needs to be a little smarter with his fender. He doesn't need to catch him off guard. He just needs to be there.
10 seconds left.
I was in a ranked match with Reese the other day, and he wasn't very experienced with Fenrir's play.
Attackers are heading
So it's
out.
a little hard to get used to, unlike any other operator. Activating and staying active.
Mhm.
So it's a complicated operator.
I like this fender operator. He's a lot of utility. He has the cameras. He has these 5 gadgets, and he has that pistol shotgun, so he can make rotate holes. He has a lot of things he can do.
It's a little strange from Reese if you're not placing the other 2 down. I'm not sure if he knows they're indestructible or bulletproof when they are not active.
Now, I don't agree with the camera placement either. I would like to see it on a wall.
Maybe more of a sound cue there.
Hmm.
I was thinking that he might go. Zach's pushing hard up here.
Already made entry within the first 40 seconds, getting caught by a fenner. He's gonna get caught, and Mr. Me's not gonna take any opportunity to push him. Probably smart.
But he has the intel now.
Yes, he's
The
aware
many
he's there.
advantages of the Fenrir play.
Now, I don't know if Twisted Boy is aware that the active ones you can shoot. And he's also not using his IQ ability to locate where they're at.
He's more into he's just playing him for the speed and commando.
He's gonna miss his little EMP shot, but he's aware that's there now. Now he's droneless, and it's not gonna look pretty good for Zach. He has
we're
no
looking-
intel, and everywhere's locked down.
We're looking good for overtime here.
Yes. He's gonna shoot one of them out, but I believe one's still in the room.
Yeah, if he walks that door, he's gonna be in trouble. Reese may be close enough to where he can see him anyways.
Zach trying to fill out the area, not really sure where he's at. Filling out over and over again. Mr. B just calm. You don't want to make any noise. He sees ahead for a little bit, misses the shots, runs away. This boy's gonna get some shots in, but no one's gonna get hit.
It's getting shitty, boys. We're one Zach headshot away from this round being over.
Making entry, he's gonna blind him. Mr. B's not gonna take any opportunity on this.
Good free
Push,
fire
he's
from
aware
Zach
he's not there
pulling
anymore.
Strange Fenrir play there.
Little rookie's up, and Mr. B's gonna go for the headshot and win the round.
We have
You can't be-
overtime.
We can't be killing people aiming for the body shots. Well, look more like a peen shot to me, but all the same.
That's the most lethal shot, Landon. That is the most lethal shot you can have.
That's just, you don't shoot someone there. That's like probably the most disrespectful things. Just think about it. Now, first overtime match.
Reese is
Now, I
gonna
like
get
the Brava
defense here.
play. I like the Brava play, but he isn't playing the operator.
If he figures
So-
out that Reese's pulse quick, he might have a chance to save it.
I see him. I see him moving off. But actually, Mr. Me's actually gonna hide. Smart IQ play doesn't want him to know what operator he is.
Attackers have
Now,
discovered the
Twisted Boy's
location
gonna have to
of a
make a
bomb.
decision that if he hasn't gotten the intel of what operator he is, but will he remain on this or will he switch? Now, an IQ would be a perfect
It would.
operator to go against
But we
Pulse.
never saw Zach whip out the scanner there.
10
Yes,
seconds
that
remaining.
would have been very good against with the Fenner.
I'm not sure many people know that IQ is going to be able to get pulse on a
Attackers
scanner.
are moving to defuse a bomb.
No, that's like the best situation to be attacking the Pulse, because the Pulse, he just has both his hands on the gadget. IQ at least still has a pistol in her hand. That leaves him completely vulnerable.
Zach is gonna spend time trying to find Reese here.
Zach is not
He's
fully
not.
trusting about what operator he is.
He's not
probably
venturing
gonna have a rude
downstairs at
awakening.
all.
Gonna have a rude awakening when he finds out he's pulls.
And he's still not going to go downstairs. Reese is still going to wait. We're seeing more of patient Reese here ever since he's had a couple early round losses.
Overtimes definitely made both of them have a more conservative playstyle.
Reese finally going to play upstairs. Oh, he's going to stay.
I believe that he thinks he needs to get him on the camera at least one time. Get at least one camera shot out to get an idea where he may be.
Reese on his camera though will not know when he's been spotted by a drone. Zach may just take this and say, "I'm going to go plant."
Now this is gonna let Mr. Me know that he's coming from that direction. Now he's just probably gonna just pulse up the area, making sure no one's there just yet. Now, I don't know if Mr. Me really trusts his gunplay enough. I think he's gonna try to go for vertical gameplay, waiting out the clock.
I respect that because he knows that, you know, if he doesn't have to get in a fight, he won't.
Now he realizes where he's at, and he's just hold an angle. But he wants to stick up here just because he wants to plant. He wants him to plant, throw nitro sub, get the round over with.
There's many spots upstairs in the bomb site where you could plant on top of something, and kind of.
Does he have the map knowledge for such a thing?
Well, Reese is gonna play upstairs now, anyways.
Now, that is a bit dangerous because I believe the para is a lot stronger for guns than the ump. Mr. Me's definitely gonna have to hit his shots with this gun.
He's completely abandoning the vertical gameplay here. I don't know if I agree with that, but Zach is still.
No, I don't think he's found him once in the game. He is
No.
completely clueless about where he is.
And then he might
Now,
believe
this might get him-
upstairs clear because he droned it about 10 times.
Yes.
Reese gonna
Now
make
it's
Zach
kind of
believe
ironic
that.
because he's an operator with 4 drones and was still unable to find him. Now Mr. Me's definitely got him sighted in. Now he probably
just
shouldn't waste
waiting.
nitro, so now
He may waste it.
bad decision. Bad decision on
timing.
his part.
Forced into a fight now. Zach's gotta listen here.
Zach realizing he got to play it now. Best decision. Reese would try to use the ump just like he used previous rounds, but he's unable to find the plant. Now this is a pretty good situation for Zach all around.
Very heavily favored for Zach here.
Mr. Me has no nitro cell, but he will get the shot off anyway. I think that's a bad decision by
Defenders have
Zach.
eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect it.
Zach shouldn't have swung that. He could just hold a doorway, let him come
That's all I
in.
had. There's only
As
one
Mr.
spot.
Me-
Only one spot where he can come
Mr.
from
Me,
there.
Defenders have disabled the
Mr.
bomb.
Me already used his nitro cell, so that it would be
Defender mission
impossible for a rotate.
Zach had the round won there. Completely won. And,
Oh, shit.
and he showed.
That was what's happened. Contestants got a little chippy with us. Duly deserved unprofessionalism on our part. Now this is Jackal gameplay. I've been thinking about this type of gameplay, and it is something that's been underutilized. At a 1v1 situation, always knowing where the footprint is and tracking them is a dangerous combination.
This may not directly counterpulse, but it will, I would say, indirectly counterpulse here.
I'd say it just counters every defending operator, pretty much.
That is true. But if Zach tries to stay unlocated here, it's not going to work
It's
for him.
yeah, to no avail, to no avail.
That's what he's going to do.
The camera switching's giving some of my viewers epilepsy. Sorry about that. No, I don't agree with Zach playing the same play style as Reese, because you know Reese is the one who invented that type of play, so he obviously
5
knows
seconds to insertion.
what it will be like if no one's in the objective.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it. Bomb located by attackers.
Just to clarify for everyone watching, if Reese wins any of the next 2 rounds, it is over. Zach has to win 2 more rounds. Reese has to win 1.
Both of them are moving in. Twisted Boy trying to see if he can catch him before he... Wait, he catches him on the drone. He knows he's coming from the south part of the map. Now, Mr. Me could easily open up one of these doors and just instantly 6 feet. And then get the scanning. No, but he sees him on the drone, so it doesn't really matter.
Zach's not going to take out that drone there. I wonder if he didn't see
But
it.
Zach sees him. Both of them are aware they're around this corner. This could decide the game. Twisted gets his first shots in. He's gonna
He's going to
try to
immediately
get
go
some
to
feet,
track
you know.
here. Zach
Smart
is
decision
running.
because the fresher the footprints, you know, you get twice as many scans.
I was not
gonna
aware
get
of
them in.
that.
Twisted Boy, it will be caught. Mr. Meat taking this opportunity. I can just go plant. He's all over there thinking I'm about to hunt him down. And he's also going to jump on the table because
Yeah.
he says, I'm not going to get nitro.
Oh, you may not be able to plant up there, but there's a spot up here I know for sure that you can plant on.
Twisted Boy still unaware about the plant.
Zach's on the ropes here. Zach's completely on the ropes. He's going to have exactly where he's at the rest of the game. At least he should.
It's a really bad situation for Twisted to be in. Especially walking towards the staircase with his ability out.
Not aware. He may get lucky. He did.
If he throws this on the cement, he will get taken out and Reese will win
Reese wins
the
the game.
1v1.
We still haven't got our 4-4 yet, but that was our closest game of the tournament. And it did not
We're gonna end the
disappoint.
game here.
Reese is our first person in the round of the Elite Eight. Either
Alright,
to
we'll
play
see if we can get
Landon
our
Gregg or Pal
contestants.
Jones.
We can get our
Coming days.
contestants in the lobby.
Your game, Zach.
Zach, Reese, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Mr. Me, saw your Pulse gameplay. We saw your Jackal gameplay. You know, no one else has been thinking about using Jackal, and that is truly one of the more dangerous operators to be using on a 1v1. So what made you think you needed to choose Jackal? What was the thinking here?
Well, I knew that he probably thought I spawned in the same location every time. He's gonna try to hit me like I did, like I ran in like a retard last time. I want to take things a little more carefully. Just
The
in case.
Amaru gameplay. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was. But I just want to take things a little more carefully, even though it's 4:30, a little closer, or a little closer,
Patient Reese here.
a little closer than I like
Patient
it.
Reese.
you know.
New mythical fighter here.
Zach, I just want to say that your audio may not be included right now, so I would include it.
It
He's just
is.
not talking.
I am
Okay.
beyond
You're
frustrated
good.
with myself. That is why.
Well, while we have you hot and heavy here, I'd like to ask how you felt in that last round match point when you figured out Reese was
Terrible.
Jackal.
I
and
was already crushed. I had already lost the game by that point. My mindset was atrocious. I was just crushed. It didn't matter what operator it was. He could have been recruit. Just wasn't in a good mindset at that point.
Your will was completely killed.
Yes, completely killed.
That's just on the poor staff in here, man.
Well, luckily, you were able to redeem yourself in the losers bracket soon to come, next following days.
Yippee!
Just take that anger out on the other opponents.
Who do I get to face first?
We do not know at this time.
Let me know
I
as
can-
soon as
My
possible.
bracket man. That's my bracket man.
you will play the winner of Brady Man and Mason McComas. If Mason wins, it's a rematch.
Mm.
And the little fact here, bracket fact, in the second round of the losers bracket, there is a good chance that you will play the person you played in the first round of the winners bracket.
I see.
So if Mason wins here, he plays you. It's a rematch. And other games as well.
I see.
Other losers bracket games.
Good. Good.
I'd like to thank you guys for getting on tonight, and we will see you guys later.
Zach, I would like to say I wish you luck. Hopefully this mistake won't happen next time.
It's okay. Not on you, the staff either. It's okay. Didn't have the best mindset going into it, but you know what? It is what it is.
What matters here.
Can't always pick your battles.
What matters here is you're still in the fight, Zach. You've lived in the fight another day.
Yes, but not the way I wanted to. That is okay.
All right, so we're gonna put it on break. We're gonna get our next contestants in here, and we'll be right back.
Party.
All right.
And we're back
Just
here.
go in the party and push X.
Yeah,
That should mute everybody.
Tyler versus Zach here in our first round game. We're getting the contestants in here now.
Getting them in. Make sure you guys include your audio.
Let's do an audio check when y'all have checked the
Alright,
audio box.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, I heard Tyler. Zach?
Alright, good.
The stream cannot hear you, Zach. Make sure you include your audio. Go to the party, and it should say it in the very top.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yep, we're all good.
Okay. All right, we got our another round 1 fight of the day. No more round 2s for today. It's one of our more even matchups, we believe. The betting odds were even. Is that
They
correct?
are even. Yes, both people are favored to win this. So it's a toss up. It is a toss up between y'all two.
Is that going into this? How do you feel going into this?
I feel confident, and I've been putting in the hours on the shooting range, so I feel like I'm ready.
Have you been shooting small balls or big balls?
I've been getting all the balls.
That's nice to hear. Now, Tyler, how do you feel coming in against a pretty equal opponent?
You know, I feel like I haven't been putting in the hours, but we'll see how it goes. I'm just here to have fun.
All right, we're just gonna choose. I'm just gonna choose Zach to say heads or tails because I feel like it. Zach, when I say go, just call it in the air.
Alright,
All right, go.
heads.
And it is going to be heads. You can call it attacking or defending first.
Defending.
All right, you're already there. So both of you just push X. Just go in the party and push X. You guys can just mute everything.
Alright. Alright, good luck, my man. Good luck.
Okay, we're gonna start the match.
All right, Landon, going into this game, complete 2 favorites here. Who are you taking in this heads up fight?
Now, once again, my predictions have been wrong because I guessed Zach to win. He took the L, so I just fear that my
have you got
curse-
one right yet?
I am not sure if I've
I don't
gotten
think
a
you have.
single one right.
We'd have to
We'll
check
need
the
to go.
film.
We need Jamie to pull that up, but it's looking like whoever I pick is not going to be the winner here.
So who's tonight's biggest loser in your eyes? Who do you think's gonna win this?
This will be my first time to get somebody right, and I believe
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
this is actually a pretty close one. I'm gonna need to sit here and think. But I will say before preparation phase ends, I will say it. But I think this is pretty close. What do you think?
I'm thinking Tyler is a very underseeded man here. I think I've seen Tyler's play firsthand. He's had some really bad moments, but I've seen him have some top moments too. I'm going with Tyler here.
Now I've seen him he can get pretty aggressive with the Amaru play. I'm just gonna, it'd be boring for us to both have the same person winning. Screw it, Zach Kehoe with the victory. I'm taking it.
5 seconds to insertion.
I understand.
Damn
Zach,
me if
Zach
I'm
has
wrong.
had some good plays too. It is said that Zach in a ranked game is significantly worse than Zach in a custom or a casual or just regular play.
I think he just like hunkered down and just play the I think he plays the fundamentals of Siege really well. No fancy
Wait.
stuff, but he gets the job done.
We're seeing Zach here spread out his legions. What we saw in earlier rounds, opponents not really doing that. They're keeping them in worse spots.
It'd be smart for Amaru to push pretty fast because they don't want those legions loading up. As of right now, he's only gonna have 2 or 3 of those. Twisted might go for a window push with the Amaru. Oh, we've seen a lot of things like this in 5v5. He is not afraid to just get in your face in the first minute of the round. Now he's just going to continue to get on this drone. He just wants to know that he does not get on here in a bad time. But I believe he's going to go through that window.
I think so too. He might get an easy play here.
Oh, and he will make entry. No Legion there. He's going to go across the rotate hole. He's going to catch Tyler off sides and get the kill.
That aggressive play, you know, we haven't seen aggressive play here, but that one may have been a little too aggressive.
Now I think it just was poor droning. I think that he was droning for entry, but he wasn't droning for anywhere else on the map, so he was unaware this rotate hole even existed.
Yeah, he went into it pretty blind. He just knew his direct, you know, his direct spot was safe. But
he knew he wouldn't die in the first 3 seconds of entry, but that's about it.
I'm thinking that play could have really worked if he would have known where he was at.
Especially because no Legions over there. He's pretty much just home free.
That probably completely caught Zach off guard, but you know, after he made a slight adjustment, it was, you know, easy pickings.
He locked in, got the headshot, on to the next round. Now it's important to kill these drones. I'm seeing both of them rocking the Reflex B, just all around a great sight to see. I've been seeing some pushback about Reflex B to some people, but you know, I just don't know if their abilities really stack up to be talking bad about such an excellent sight. But we moved.
I believe there's only a few people that don't like this side. I believe Reese is one of them, and I believe Chris is one as well.
Nah, that's just something I can't agree with because the frame, you know, having that much room just to see everything all at once, it's a serious thing to have.
But there used to be big arguments between us, landing between a holographic and a reflex sight. But when they made the reflex B, we could both agree on that one.
The Reflex B was made for us to come together, you know. Now Zach's gonna get through tower. Now I don't know why he's not throwing any aces. He might do it after breaking this window. He just wants to make a little noise. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think he was trying to trick him, but this black guy's gonna catch anything anyways. Now what are we thinking about this weapon skin?
Let's see. Oh wow, that is disappointing for anyone who may have taken Zach in this fight. That's an ugly weapon skin.
That is making me a little depressed. The 2016 skin, that'd be something you'd pay for maybe like 500 renown. Now they're gonna maybe meet up in this tower. Just seeing the angles, getting some shots in.
Little piece to the Valk gun is gonna be
Impact's gonna get thrown at him. That'll be his last impact. Now Zach thinks he's at the ropes, but Twisted is actually backed up from that. He's won that mini battle. He's gonna let him maybe possibly come into the objective. Maybe even get a flank in. Now flank has never really happened in these matches.
No
Zach has put a claymore down. Zach has put a claymore, so we'll see if he gets caught off guard as well. Let's see if a claymore happens. He's gonna see the claymore and shoot it. He's gonna make his way up. I don't think Zach's aware. Zach may be in trouble, but he's just gonna shoot blindly into the tower. That's not a smart idea. Zach's gonna take this opportunity just to take full control of this room.
He may put down a plant. Yep, there he goes.
He's gonna begin the plant. Wow. Tyler pushes all the way up.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Now this is gonna be a little hard to get into because he's out of impacts once again, so we can't make a rotate hole on that left side. But he still has that one in B. He's gonna make his way in. Let's be fighting between the beds, and he's gonna easily take him out without even taking a hit.
Tyler
Panic a little bit, he'll-
there panicked, I would say. And rushed right in. He had the Valk cams. He could have seen. But, you know, at the end of the day, gun skill probably reigns all.
Defenders win.
Yes, I think he was screwed because one of the problems that I believe Zach has is crouches too much. Too much crouching going on. You know, you can't move around that much when you're crouching.
We see that a lot among the rookies. Golf suckers, as some would call them.
Great name.
They just love to crouch. It's out of there's almost no advantages in crouching. Maybe changing up your height a little bit, but it's louder. It gives you less mobility.
Now, mobility is a very important thing in this game. I think being able to change position is very important. So once he knew he was in that behind that bed, he just knew he could come from left and right, and he's so slow to come around that he can just see his legs already. It's
Exactly.
already too late for him before he even sees him.
It's almost like he has a bigger target while he's crouching too. I mean, less body to shoot, but you know, just a fat target right there.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yes. I've been pretty unimpressed with these defenses in this kid's bedroom because you know you just gotta wait for him to come in and shoot him.
That's all you gotta do. Yeah.
But you know, but with the Reese versus Zach match, I saw him swing through the doorway when he didn't have to because there was only one entryway. I mean, this way had two entries, but like
5 seconds
could have
left
he
before
wasn't even holding angle. He was hiding behind the bed.
And,
That puts you in a bad spot.
and besides Legion, we haven't seen many like intel gathering trap ops. You know, Malusi's. We've seen a little Fenrir that'll help, but it hasn't been played right. Malusi could work. Let's see, anyone like Captain could give you some
Ella's.
intel too.
Ella's, Capkins.
They would all work great, and we've only seen Legion, Frost, and Fenrir.
Yes.
Legions are going to be small, and you won't have very many of them at the beginning of the round. And Frost is
some-
only going to have 3.
More Amaru gameplay. Now I think this window shots might be a smoke screen. He's not actually going to come from this way. He just needs them to believe it.
I'm thinking he's
Thinking-
pretty convinced on going into there.
I think he's going to probably.
Oh, he looks like you're right.
If I were him, I would go to the B window, Amaru that. But I'm not an Oh, he actually might go to the hatch.
That wouldn't be a bad play either if he had a drone up there waiting.
Because he's gonna get complete lockdown of that room. I mean, he has an impact to make rotates, but
Zach is heavily legioning those south stairs over there, white stairs, some will call them.
Tyler is yet to find him on the drone. But he
He
hasn't even
looks-
droned out that room. But he's itching for the hatch.
Maybe a good play here, Zach, because Zach might not expect that.
Now, if this drone dies, he loses all intel, and his Amaru, it's important that he has intel, and he's gonna make his way in, take him by surprise, but he's gonna knife at nothing and get put down with ease.
You know, the accidental knife, everyone's out trying to get a quick lean right. It seems to take so many lives.
You know, just limitations of the Xbox controller. You can only make so many advanced movements at one time.
You know what's terrible is the lean right and the aim and lean right immediately. You have the risk of knifing, and it doesn't give you that much of an advantage to just aiming regularly. But I've fallen victim to the accidental knife before. It's not a good feeling.
It's an embarrassing moment, especially when you're the last one left alive. Everyone sees you do it, but it happens to everyone.
Yep, and also when you're in a 1v1 tournament where every move is being watched.
Attackers have located a
There's
bomb.
hundreds of viewers right now just witnessed a knife shot all around the world.
Some people
There's
may
drones
know
that get
that as
shot
the
out.
knife seen around the world.
Yes. Now, I'm questioning this Fuse gameplay. I don't agree with playing Fuse for the most part, because these windows, it's so loud. You can just get shot with ease.
Yeah, we've yet to see a strong Fuse here.
Now, I did like the ideas of a previous Fuse. Wanted to make a sound diversion in B by fusing it later in the round.
We've seen
Didn't
that
really
play
come to fruition.
play a couple times with Reese on Thermite, and then the fuse charge being away from the actual attack.
Always a good move to do. Just like that big sound, you know. Everyone's gonna get drawn to that, so you can probably make some silent moves in that 5 to 10 second range. And Zach's gonna use his last drone to get up the staircase. Need to investigate the area. He's aware that he's Valkyrie. He's looking for the Valk cams. While Tyler is trying to find him. Now these Valk spots have been pretty much in the same spots like every single game. Everyone's playing Valkyrie. Everyone's putting them in the objective and in
the Insight Valkyrie is a good play. It allows for any retake, and you don't have to play objective if you have the eyes on it.
No, that still throw. I don't agree with that one at all.
That just seems like a waste of utility right there.
He probably believed he was able to get him. He's fusing the window, but I think Zach's smarter to know he probably just shouldn't fuse a window. That's sitting there by itself. But with the shooting in this store, that makes me question where he's gonna fuse.
Has he used a cluster charge yet?
Not at all.
Well, it seems like
there isn't really much spots. There aren't really much spots for him to put a fuse now.
Yeah, that's true. And playing fuse for what seems to be like just the AK-12.
But he puts him down. The AK-12.
Wow. Okay, I stand corrected.
Puts it down immediately. Now I believe the AK-12 is one of the most powerful guns.
It is a great gun, but when you have the alternative to play Ace with an AK-12 or fuse with an AK-12, you should take Ace every single time.
That is true.
Especially if you're not using the cluster charges. But obviously Zach takes the dub here. Zach gets to decide.
We are seeing Blitz gameplay possibly for the first time. Shields have not been used yet, but are legal in the 1v1 tournament. Now this might be the thing that Tyler needs as he's on the ropes right now.
But the mute might come in handy here. Many people.
He might get in the bad spot.
Many people may not.
Now
know
does he know? Does he know
that a mute charge or a mute jammer can block a blitz charge?
Now this is gameplay that I don't know if even the user of mute knows. This will be good for drone defense also. No drones
that
really
is true.
Get into these entry points.
Zach as a rookie, as a golf sucker, when I believe when he sees this fuse and this blitz, he will freak out. And the trick is to stay calm. And I don't believe Zach will do that. I believe Zach might.
Has the nitro as well.
10 seconds left.
He does have that. These mutes could help him though. They're in decent spots. This early peek might also help him figure out what the operator is. Oh, never mind. He's spawning far.
That's important that he doesn't get caught on any cams, because the more time Zach has to prepare, he'll be ready for it. Now I think Twisted is going to need to push him fast if he wants to get the victory. I don't believe waiting him out is going to serve anyone, but he also has smoke grenades. He could block off sectors of the map. And he's just going to make it all the way up. And he's going to see him, and they're going to start their first fight. He's going to push him and blind him. And he's going to take a shit ton of health from him and lose the round.
Wow.
Zach taking victory. Even in blindness, he gets the headshot.
Tyler had it clear there and didn't take the opportunity to completely push, maybe flash again, and just get an easy knife.
Truly amazing, as I finally got one prediction correct.
Props to you. What a call.
I'm feeling like a champion right now. I'm ecstatic.
I'm back.
Tyler is not in this party right now.
Yeah.
Alright, Zach, make sure your audio is included. I believe it is.
Alright. I'll check.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
included. Here's Tyler. Tyler, go ahead and make sure your audio is included. Give a little check. The stream cannot hear you.
Just try to turn it off, turn it back on.
Give me a check.
All right.
Yep, there you are. Wait,
All right.
I don't know if I heard him.
I'm gonna ask Zach questions. All right, Zach. How were you feeling when you saw that blitz coming straight at you?
I was a little overwhelmed. I thought I was completely done for. But whenever he didn't rush to melee me, then I knew I had the slightest chance. And I happened to get a lucky headshot, so.
We were seeing you land the headshots all game. Do you think that was because of shooting the small balls?
I think I'm going to give props to Logan Kehoe because he had me do the arcade games where it's headshot only. So I think that was dialing me in.
I see. Now, have we got
Tyler,
audio for Blake?
Tyler, go ahead and give me a check. Still nothing. I would uncheck it and check it back.
Where's your?
Still nothing.
All right. Well, we're having more technical difficulties about. Would you have some small remarks I can repeat to the viewers? Tyler's saying, fuck droning and rush all the time. Words to live and I guess die by. We will be seeing him in the losers bracket facing against...
Let's
Drum
keep
roll.
these guys in here while I figure out who he will be facing.
We take him to the bracket, man. Man will be
Zach
telling us.
in his winners bracket second round debut will be taking on me, Blake Horton, and Tyler.
Truly a matchup of the century.
Tyler will be taking on the loser of me and Zach.
Could be seen a rematch or a little something different. Now,
Tyler versus Blake.
we'll be expecting a Tyler versus Blake matchup in the losers bracket. After seeing Zach having one of the most dominant performances, actually, I don't know if anyone else has got 4 1s.
Pal and Blake.
Pal and
Alright,
Blake was
yeah.
a 4-1.
All right, yeah. That still being one of the most dominant matches of the day. We'd like to thank both of you for showing up, and we're going to be getting our next contestants up on stage. All right, welcome back. We have our next 2 contestants. We got
Can we get
Snackpack
a,
Logan
a-
against Michael Spyro.
Can we get a check on the audio
Check.
of our contestants here?
Like my dude.
Logan, can you hit your check again? Logan's audio is not in the stream.
That is very unfortunate. I don't know if we can fix that this time, but we're just going to
Is
go.
Logan audio now included?
Yes, Logan. I can hear Logan.
Okay. Now, Michael, we'll go to you first.
Alright.
How are you feeling? And we've been told, by the way, that you've been training with other people in the 1v1 tournament up for this anticipated match.
What the fuck? What's this dude doing here?
Ready? Come back a little bit later. I'm just gonna move from the party, make it invite only. Okay, continue, Michael.
Yeah,
Sorry
back
for the
to your
interruptions.
question. I feel great. I feel loose. I'm stretched out. I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm about to play a baseball game right now. But you're right. I did do a couple training matches with Tyler and Blake. We talked a bit, made some plans for today. Logan, a lot of research went into. I looked up your credit card account, all that. I'm ready to go. I know your social.
Looking
I
at your
even know
enemy
your
from
social
inside and
security
out.
number.
He
I
is
got that,
now
I got that
me.
through your dad.
I'm nobody. He's got my identity.
Okay, now going into this match, how are you feeling?
Well, obviously I didn't have the strenuous warm-up that he had, but honestly I don't think I need it.
Now your brother, he's been in the range. Have you been in the range as well?
I have been in the range. I can't say that I have been in the range working on some different things, but I feel confident in being able to take in whatever Michael throws at me.
I see. Now, Michael, you are the small favorite, but still the favorite nevertheless in the betting odds. Now, you're going to be able to call heads or tails when I say go. Go.
Tails.
It will be heads. Logan, you get the call. Attacking or defending first.
Defense first.
All right, you guys are already in that. Just push X in the party chat to mute everybody, and we will begin the match.
Good luck, Michael.
Yep, you too. Fuck that bitch.
It's getting chippy in the beginning. Logan definitely never heard that.
Hey,
Now,
he'll see
Logan may be
he'll
thinking-
see it on the film.
Logan made me thinking there's camaraderie going on, but there's nothing but malice coming from the Spyro end.
Let's so the betting odds for this round are Michael is favored by 1.5 here, a -100 favorite. How are you taking this? How are you playing this? Playing this line
Now,
here.
No, I'm a big Keyhole fan. You know, I like that team. You know, they work together, but also that Spyro group. You know, sophomore. I mean, the junior suckers. They've been rallying up together. To be honest, you know, they've been training together. This is just insider knowledge, but not only was Michael training against Blake, he was training against Tyler, and Tyler's been shown not to be the best after that last showing, but Michael has a lot of variety when getting 1v1s. And they were playing on Oregon.
A little tournament fact here: we've yet to see a junior sucker win a round besides Zach.
Seconds left before insertion.
Zach has won, but
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Blake,
You know, he's
Tyler,
one of the better ones.
and Michael here, you know, has a chance to lose, of course.
The junior suckers have been getting pretty decimated in the starting rounds.
I'm gonna take
Spyro drawing something on the wall. He'll be drawing an inappropriate thing on the wall. We will not be showing that to viewers.
pen over.
We're gonna be panning over to Snackback. That will not be. What a disgusting act by Michael Marshall. Quote by Joe Buck.
Wow.
Panning back. Oh, and he is still working on it. Now we're gonna be going back to Stackback, who has deployed all his Captain traps, and he already uses Nitro Cell. Now I would say he did use an impact because he has impacts.
An extra minute for a defense there for Logan.
Now I will finally be getting to work. Now I would just be amazed to see him win this round after all this running around. Now I don't agree with Snackback using Nitro Cell. I would say Snackback. I mean, Captain has probably the best all-around gadgets, and he can use it in the deck. Now his window's gonna get punched open. He'll just shoot at it.
I would like to see him wait on the shot there. It would have been. It might have been a free headshot if he just waited for it.
I'm curious where this Nitro Cell placement was because I've already forgotten.
There it is. There
I
it is,
don't
right
see
there.
it.
Middle floor. Right, you're coming close. Zoom in.
Not able to see it this time.
Zoom in.
Zoom in. Zoom in.
Zoom in. Right there. See it on the floor? Isn't that it? The little red outline? No, that's not it.
I'm not sure, but anyways, we were interrupted by a window shot. Just trying to find where the Nitro Cell was.
Yeah, we missed the fight there.
We missed. Anyways, well, actually, we caught it, but you know, bird's eye view. You know, we got the Sky Cam, sponsored by the XFL.
Well, sometimes, you know, a little loose Nitro Cell will get us looking. Get us.
I don't know about what Spyro was doing in the beginning. I don't know if that was in his training regimen before he got here.
I'm sure Michael had an idea of that he was going to do that for a long time.
Yes, we thought it's probably some master plan. He came up while he was going to bed last night. Now, it would have been it's a little bit overshadowed once he gets killed after doing such a thing.
So Logan here, you know, I'd like to point out, valedictorian of our class may be taking a little smarter approach to things, less on gun skill. He's playing Ying here. He knows that most operators haven't been used to their fullest potential. So maybe Logan will take that from the previous games and really work and use this Ying correctly.
You know, some of these players they get to watch these 1v1s. You know, they get to feel the land before some of these new guys
They
do,
get to see
so.
what's working and what's not.
He's gonna switch. He was gonna switch, but he's gonna stay on Ying. And I think Legion's probably one of the best counters to Ying.
Yeah, I think the only other one would be Warden play, but we don't see many of that. At least not yet.
You know, Warden's so situational because you know they're not able to change. Only attackers can change operators.
But you got to think, Warden has a decent weapon, well, a pretty bad weapon, but a good sight on it to help you get those
The
headshots.
1.5.
He can counter Blitz, he can counter all flashbangs, he can counter Yings, and smokes.
Now some people usually forget though that his ability even exists.
Some people do that, not say any names here.
I actually can't name a single person, but I just know that happens sometimes. Now we're gonna see Snack make entry with one of these little mini breach traps.
We
Now,
haven't
Spyro
seen
still has
many
access to his
players
2 impacts.
reinforce that wall either, which I mean, granted, it wouldn't matter, but that has not been a ideal reinforcement for many defenders.
He really didn't game prep this room. He's gonna wall bang this wall, almost hitting him.
It's a close shot.
But Michael is aware this hole does exist.
Good angle from Michael there. He always knows he can go back to
Continuing
that.
the drone. Everything to rotate. He's gonna shoot at this drone, not hit it. His drone's gonna get away.
It seems like that practice he was doing may not have been working based off of that.
They might
drone.
not have been. They might have not been droning out on these 1v1s. Now, Zackpack's gonna hold an angle. It's a little dangerous to jump in. You know, you're vaulting. You're pretty vulnerable.
Loud
He's gonna
sound to
deploy
you.
his
Having
first Ying.
that Ying may
And
hit.
directly hitting Michael. He's completely incapacitated. He's gonna rush him.
Located by attackers.
But Michael is gonna be victorious anyway.
See, another incorrect play from Ying there. I would think he had him again. He's just too far for that flashbang to. It didn't wear off.
I'd say good map knowledge, but Michael he just knows he needs to get as far as possible, get
Yeah.
as small as possible in that corner. And I bet he barely had any vision to see, but just with that little bit, he knows he needs to aim at that head level.
Now that Logan has lost that round as Ying, I'm curious to see whether he will, say, stick with it and say, I'm gonna get it next round. I can play that a little better, or if he's just gonna abandon that strategy for the rest of the game.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Now, I do think, even though none of us really like Nomad, I think Nomad's a strong operator in a 1v1, especially if you
agree.
get that plan off.
And I'm a fan of Nomad in a ranked game too, when it's played right. I just I would rather not have to play against him.
Yeah, I would, I don't know if our Nomad's as good as an enemy Nomad, but just to be good guys, we don't ban someone's main. There's usually more pressing issues such as Jackals.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Now we'll see if Michael will open out this match with a artistic expression once again.
Attackers are moving out to
Logan's
locate
going with
bombs.
some creative little spawn peek here.
Walking past his old canvas. He's just gonna get to work this time. All business.
We've seen this spawn. It's a popular spawn for many attackers. Less dangerous. Most definitely.
I always agree to that. I'll always choose a spawn with less chance of getting peeked.
We might get an early
He's gonna
fight
see
here.
a drone, take opportunity. He's gonna drop a shot low, but if you don't aim for the head, you're pretty sure you are a sitting duck.
I like the drop shot there. I think it was misexecuted a little bit.
Because once you get caught, if you're not instantly getting the kill, you're screwed. Because he was a walking duck. Michael just had to back up in that wall, just adjust a little bit, and just get the easy kill. Michael looking pretty good right now, as he's already up 2-1 and getting the defensive round next.
He started that first round, pretty slow. Logan took that one with not much fight at all. But ever since then, Michael's been all business.
Being defused by attackers.
That painting, that was what needed to change for him. Now this Jackal gameplay.
Logan,
think it's
Logan's once again taking a little smarter approach here. He's seen that operators that have not been played, things that may work in here and there now, and I think
at
it's
2-1.
very
He
good.
does not want it to get to match point. So Jackal is definitely an operator that he
I
thinks
would
that
say for
will guarantee him an attacking win.
for Logan, this is a must-win round. Going down 3-1 would be
10
devastating.
seconds left.
Keeping this drone alive is also important, but he's moving it around, making noise. That's what's going to end up getting him killed. You just got to keep those still.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Snack Pack will be moving into the map.
Not many people have been
And
checking
Michael-
that spawn peak.
It's me reinforcing this last time after learning from last time's mistake.
Logan's gonna play the bedroom window here. Maybe a little miss vault.
A little miss vault. Oh, he's just going to
Miss vault
begin
again.
shooting at the door instead. Michael's hearing all this, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on.
Logan might take the easy route and say, I'll just grapple up there.
One of my favorites is Rappling. Michael's expecting to pre-fire a drone. Not really something we ever see. Logan's gonna get a spot and it's gonna spook Michael. Just get him a legion, little trap, barricade it, get out of town.
Logan's not playing his Jackal very aggressive. He knows where he's at. He knows where he's going. And
I think he might just be trying to contain him here. And Michael's just doing an all-out ambush, just making noises. Now that impact of the door was questionable. I think that could be used for a rotate hole. Now
Logan's
they
running.
might swing on each other.
Logan ran out of time here to get another track. That's gonna hurt him.
And also that doorway that's left open, so he has 2 places he has to watch for. Michael's not feeling too worried. He can just get on these legions, lock them all up, throw them on all the entry points. We're gonna see a little bit of lag. It's gonna scare him off a little bit. Now, we've heard that both of these guys, they're not in the best locations for good Wi-Fi.
Some people would refer to it as trash bag internet.
Yes, they made a song about that one time.
They
Very
did.
classic.
Logan pre-fires exactly where his head was. Did you see that?
Now, I think he might have aimbot on. He just wants to show it off a little bit. Wow. Logan's gonna secure this bridge. Michael's gonna push back even more. Barricading, questionable barricade. He just wants to make sure he will not be coming that way.
I like the barricades. Give him a little sound cue.
Now, I would have used those impacts on that rotate for Kid's bedroom, but he decided not to do that. Now, with 30 seconds left in the clock, he needs to start making moves. He's gonna wallbang a little bit, not hit him. We're going to start seeing movement. See, I don't know if Logan can track because Michael stayed in that room almost the entire round. Oh, but he will get one off. It's going to be a 1 tag. He's going to hit a bunch of legions. This is putting him in a bad spot. He's going to be going into there really
He
slow.
can't push this out. He can't pull this out.
He's going to have to go for the kill. Michael just needs to wait it out. He does not need to push this. But he will anyways, and he will win the round.
Logan is on the ropes here, down 31.
No, he didn't play aggressive enough with Jackal. He lacked droning out. I think he just ditched the droning out. I'm pretty sure he still had 1 drone left alive.
As this stands right now, Michael, the winner of this round, will play the winner of Chris and Colin, and the loser of this round will play the loser of Chris and Colin.
Defenders, protect your
See,
bombs.
okay, we're still getting the Capkin. We're still getting the Nomad. More of what we've already been seeing. And Logan is on the ropes here. He's going to need to lock in. He's got a black eye skin. That might be the factor that keeps him alive. He's going back to what works. He won his last round with Capkin. Maybe he can do it again.
Seconds to go. 5 seconds to go.
Never seen a peek from Snack Pack at match point. Crazy. I don't know if Michael caught it. Now, the longer Logan stays here, it's gonna spook him. So I think he's just gonna back out before.
Especially because
Whatever
Michael's going to drone this with off spawn. He
Yeah,
probably better
Logan's
get
gonna back out at that
yeah.
point, shooting the drone out.
At least you got the drone out of that. Michael still has one drone left.
It's good to see Logan not afraid to peek, even though he's in match point.
You know, he felt like maybe he needed to steal a round right there. I don't mind the play.
Get a little easy pickings. But they're gonna hear him eat each other. I'm not sure if actually Michael hears him, but Logan knows he's there.
Loco could get
Michael has breach charges, so he can make entry. Now with nomads are just meant for flanker denial. He didn't use any of that. Michael's
Logan is
completely
making this
unaware.
play.
Both of them are right on this one together. I think
Michael may know.
Nitro Cell throw will be excellent, but he'll shoot the Nitro Cell out and run away.
Nice shot.
Excellent play.
Logan doesn't see that breach charge
Right.
there, but
Nomad.
it's pretty ineffective now.
Now Michael knows that he's no longer in the objective and he needs to get in there now. This is the opportunity to go. And this is a good spot for
Right into
Michael. He
objective,
can
he's
just lock
gonna-
down this place.
Oh,
Michael,
this is,
Logan doesn't have any rotation holes.
this is ugly. This
Because
is
he's
ugly
already
for
used
Logan.
nitros.
Attackers are activating the bomb
Now
diffuser.
Michael just essentially has to wait him out at this point. Oh, and this window's play. It's an ugly spot for Logan to be in. He could maybe wrap around this bed. I think Logan knows that he's.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers
Oh, and he's gonna go around on the window. He had a breach charge deploy somewhere, and he's gonna deploy another one. It's gonna hurt him, but he's gonna get shot, and Logan will lose the round. I think he just tried to stick that fuse out.
It was close. Michael barely gets it off in time.
I feel Michael was probably panicking at the very end there, but he got it done.
Another not very close game there.
I thought I had that defused.
How close were you? How close were you?
Half a millimeter.
I literally did not hear you, so I didn't think you were on it. That's why I made the. That's why I was doing the breach charge because I did
Oh my God.
not hear you.
It literally was half a second from.
You,
Gosh.
I can't believe you didn't blow me up, dude. The fucking nitro cell, dude, was just sitting there.
Wait, did you shoot my nitro cell?
Yes, I did. That thing was staring
I heard
me in
you.
the
I heard.
face.
I heard you lay down, and I just threw it, and I blew it up as fast as I could, but it
Yeah.
just shot it.
See, I heard you too. That I didn't know if you were inside the tunnel or if you followed me. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck's happening? And then I was about to throw my drone, but then I hold off because I never knew. But yeah.
All right, we're gonna ask some questions.
All right.
Michael, your only round loss. We noticed that in the first minute, you were making a draw. I'd like to ask you about that.
You know, I saw that and I'm like, you know what? I'm probably gonna get killed because of this me messing around. But I just wanted to. By the end of the game, I knew I was gonna win, so I want to send Logan a message that I just didn't care. This game was a joke to me. I was just.
Wait, what was
goofing
the
around
drawing?
this entire
What
time.
You know what the drawing
We
was,
hit,
Logan.
we hit it away from our people. We chose the other player because we didn't want to show such obscenity.
Wait, what do you mean I
But,
know what it
um,
was? What do you mean I know what it was?
You should.
We
You
narrow-
should know what a
We
siege
figured out
drawing
what
would be.
we figured out what it was halfway through. So we decided to pan over to Logan, so we didn't actually see him make the drawing.
You know, it's okay. It's just as long as Logan knew I made a drawing and the message got through. Did the message go through, Landon or Logan? Sorry.
I don't know what the drawing was, so the message is like half through.
It was a phallic object.
It was some people would
Okay, I
describe
can guess. I can guess.
male specimen.
AKA a penis.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Logan, how you feeling about just everything in general for that game?
I think I was just slow. I think I was just slow. I just wasn't playing. I tried to do too much. I should have gone back simple and just. I tried to use like. I attacked a lot on defense. I shouldn't have done that. Got me killed. That got me killed a couple times.
Aggressive play.
I was pretty aggressive on defense. I almost had him in the hallway on the first floor when I heard him break in after coming in from junkyard, but the drone, that was a good drone play.
Yeah. You know, Logan, if
Bad shots on me.
if this was a competition in the business world where we had to make calls to China, you probably win. But this is my territory. This is my game. But
Well,
I look
forward to
Now
playing
bracket
again.
man. Bracket man. Who are these people facing next?
strong
The-
assumptions
the-
there, Logan. Strong assumptions.
Michael will play the winner of Chris and Colin, and Logan will play the loser of that game.
And then will I play
Let's
the
see.
loser of the Colin Michael of the
Yes.
Michael game?
No, you'll play the loser of Colin and Chris.
No, and then if I beat Colin,
Then you'll play the loser of the
good,
Chris
good.
Michael game.
Good.
All right.
Yes, there's a lot of
Could be seen-
rematch.
we
There's a
could
lot
be
of
seeing a rematch.
rematch abilities here in this
Oh,
bracket.
good. Oh, yippee.
All right,
Can't wait to see you there.
We're gonna-
bro. Can't wait to see
Michael-
you there.
we're gonna be getting
Oh,
our next contestants in, guys. Any final remarks?
No final remarks. A good game played by Michael. I'll give all the props to him on that one.
Same to Logan. He almost got me in the last round. The nitro just goes away.
That was a
That's a good play. Yeah.
that was, yeah. But
All right.
All right, we're gonna
Respect.
pause the stream and we're gonna get the next
We'll
contestants
be right
on.
back shortly.
Okay, everyone, welcome back. This should be. Is it our final match of the night?
This is our final match of the night and also our round one of the losers bracket. So this is an elimination game. Loser
Winners.
does go home.
Winners bracket.
Now, whoever
This is
loses
loser-
this,
this is loser
will go
bracket.
home.
Nope. Winners bracket.
This is the opposite of winners bracket, and
There we go.
our contestants are Mason and Brady. Now, both of you had to go against some pretty tough opponents. Now you guys see each other today. Mason, how do you feel coming into this?
To be honest, me and Brady are probably about the same skill level, not very good. And you know how we have a rule with speed and power and Quixo to not be on the same team, and I'm making a pact for me and Brady to have the same thing.
You guys are like at the same level. You guys are the yin and yang.
Yep.
All right. Now, Brady, how do you feel coming in? Alright, well today we're going to see someone that is least sucky than the other guy, and another guy will be sent home. Now, Mason, we're going to let you call the coin toss.
Heads.
I haven't said it yet. I'm going to say go. I'm going to throw it in the air. Alright, go.
Tails.
Oh, quite a move by him. Alright, it is heads. Very unfortunate. Brady, would you like to attack or defend first? Alright, you're already on it. Both of you just get in the party and just do mute all, but don't leave the party, and we will begin the match. Alright, are you guys both muted? Alright, they're not saying anything, so we'll take
It's
that as a
fine.
yes.
I was just informed that Brady was not heard in his pregame interview.
Very nice to hear. Very nice to hear. We've had a lot of trouble hearing him, but that's okay.
All right, Landon. We don't have odds for this game, but I think I'm going to set the odds here. I'm going to go with the veteran over the rookie. I'm going to say Mason is favored by half of a round.
Now, kind of inclined to believe. I mean, I think I could follow this. This is definitely going to be a 50-50 match in my opinion, but it's like a low 50-50. You know, you're just watching like the Texans against, you know, like the Bears. You don't know who's going to win. You know, you just know that something has to win.
Attackers need to
Yeah.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I'm gonna take probably. Now, when it comes to aim, I think aim is probably the most important here. I think it's
agree.
gonna be gunfights only. I don't really think much strategy is gonna be in use here. I'm gonna take Brady.
All right, yeah, I can kind of agree with you there. I can see either one winning this. But for the sake of having separate here, I'm gonna take the veteran. I'm taking Mason.
Discover the location of a bomb.
All right, then we're seeing Valkyrie once again. You know, Valkyrie just seems to be the defender of choice because you can just see anywhere.
Also, Mason taking some advice from other games, playing Ying here. Another good option, a lot of Ying.
And now, but will he have the ability just to know how the Ying's ability works? As you know, holding it, charges is up to be deployed faster. Does he know that? Will he just throw them?
I'm not sure. He probably will just throw them. But that, it might not be a bad thing as long as he throws enough and times it up right.
Mm-hmm. Now, underutilized play I think Valkyries have is that they can kind of play Pulse in a way with these black guys in the room. They can have someone planning it and just blow them up through the floor.
Hey,
I don't think many people
there's no
tried
reason
that idea.
to defend it with your gun up there when you can know exactly where they're at, what they're doing, with cameras all around.
And you really don't want to get close to one of these Yings. And Mason's going to drone out the entire top floor and finally locate Brady. I don't know if he caught the drone. He's going to throw a nitro cell into the room and blow up the drone. But I don't know if he thinks there might be an enemy in there.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
I think he believes there's an enemy in there. Nah, I wouldn't. Not the best idea, but he destroyed a drone at least. It wasn't in vain.
Mason's gonna go with immediate throw.
Seeing deploy entry. Hold a long angle. He can possibly get that plan off, and he will try it. Brady completely aware with his back turned against him. Mason's gonna get that defuse off. Brady's gonna be seeing where is this defuse at.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser.
Mason just pretty much needs to hold his angle on the window and his home set free.
The veteran Mason here showing a decent.
Mr. Mason's gonna end him on the window.
Yep, Mason had that round at full control. The experience reigned all above that in that round.
With playing Valkyrie, you got to use those cams. He just was completely clueless. He did not know where it was the entire round, even with Valk cams.
Brady, after that loss last
get
night,
that.
Brady's not looking very rebounded here.
Yeah, there's
Attackers need
still a
to
lot of round
locate
time
and
left,
defuse
but
as
we'll
many
see
bombs as they can.
what happens.
We'll see
Mason's
these
playing
adjustments.
Frost. We've seen some absolute phone phase going on.
Yeah, a guy like Mason, he's gonna stick to what he knows, and he knows Frost. I know, playing with Mason over the years, a Frost mat is gonna save you every once in a while, and it's because of Mason, and it's definitely been good. It's definitely been kind to him, and he wants to.
Quote by Mason. Mason said, just put him anywhere on the map. Put him in random spots. It's gonna catch even the most hardened players.
Yeah, I've fallen victim to Frost trap.
Attackers are
Just
defuse the bomb.
sometimes you don't see him, and Mason wants to bet on that this 1v1.
Now we got Brady playing with the AK-12, one of the best assault rifles in the game, with the 1.5. Pretty dangerous thing. Mason will not want to be in that gun's sightlines. Brady's gonna rotate his window. Mason didn't really reinforce, so Ace and walls, relatively easy, but they can be shot out because soft wall. Mason's just gonna watch him attempt to get up there, and now he knows. He's gonna decide to
I don't believe
maybe
Mason
stay
has
there.
any Frost traps over that way.
Now he still has a deployable shield in his inventory. Still place that somewhere. Brady's gonna drone out his left and right, making sure he's not getting caught by a corner camper. Mason's gonna camera out too, both of them just sitting on their phones, trying to figure out where the other guy is. Alright, Brady's just gonna retrieve his drone after a hard day's work. Mason's just gonna hold angle on the southwest staircase. Brady's gonna get to work on that wall. He'll probably possibly make entry and plant. Mason's gonna hear all these noises. He's gonna decide to do something about this. Brady's smart with these claymores, making sure no one's gonna get behind him, or they gotta make noise if they want to.
Mason's
Mason's staying
playing
tucked in
very,
this wall.
very patient here. Yep,
No rotates really.
there is none at all.
And Brady can probably just plan it.
Brady's clearing out.
Now Frost has the ability to get shotguns, right? He has a shotgun secondary, if I'm
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, they do.
Oh, they're gonna see each other. They're gonna trade some shots. Brady's gonna be the only one hit. But Brady knows he's in Kid's bedroom, so he's just gonna plant. Mason's gonna hear this. Both of them faking each other out.
This is what these high and mid ranks. They don't stick a
He's gonna
plant.
open up that wall. He's gonna open up this wall, and he's gonna rotate in. Mason isn't too concerned about the wall being open. Mason's gonna see him, shoot him again. Both of them are hit each other, but Brady is low.
Brady's on the ropes here in this round.
Mason's hiding in this corner. Brady's got to make a move somewhere. Brady's gonna look around. Look around. It's 15 seconds, almost on the clock. He's got to do something.
15 seconds to go.
Going for a plant would be unwise with someone so close. Mason's gonna push
10
him
seconds left.
and get the easy kill and win the round.
Another patient and veteran play from Mason.
Patient
there.
Mason,
Patient
as
Mason
some would
is,
say.
is a different animal. I will admit, you know. And then I'm
You
sure
know, I
he's
think
I'm sure he's telling
we are
himself
seeing the
that too.
veteran player. We are seeing the veteran player here, showing off his skills. I think he knows. He knows he's the defender. He knows you got to come to him. No reason to rush anything.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Once again, playing Ying, got another Valkyrie. No, this is Valkyrie play. He needs to start getting on these cams. He needs to see where he is.
Keep in mind, this is an elimination game. Brady is on the ropes here. He is 2 rounds away from going home for the YSL tournament.
He'll be the first person sent home. He's gonna try to change that, hopefully. Now Mason doesn't seem too worried, just sitting on phone phase. Pretty confident in his ability to win.
10 seconds remaining.
Not seeing much set up here from Brady. Just normal Valk cams. The less hiding him. He's not really hiding him, but you don't really have to in this one-on-one as much. They're just there
Most
to,
people aren't really looking for him.
no, they're there to help you out if you need them.
Mason taking the entire drone phase to not drone out, and then the drone as soon as preparation phase ends. Kind of questionable, but you know, who am I to judge? Mason's aware that he's just wandering around downstairs, so he might just beeline it to the objective. That'd be crazy if we see some Nitro Cell gameplay through the floor.
See, I don't mind the drone at the beginning, right as the attack phase starts, but you know, Mason figured out where he's at, and now he's too far. And Brady could be anywhere, however, he is in the same spot.
Mason's realizes that he's lower down there, so he might just make entry with a good place to throw, possibly. Could be seen a exact replica of last round.
It's looking like it.
He's gonna load up the Ying, throw it pretty much in the same spot as last time.
A bomb has been located.
Brady's gonna get a little blinded, drop on the floor. Mason will make entryway, hide behind the bed just like last time. Now once again, we're seeing Brady not really using his cams.
Or the
He's gonna
C4.
get put down and lose the round. Now I'm just not seeing a lot of good gameplay with the Brady man right now. We need
Brady,
about
he put up a better fight against Reese.
it's very confusing. You know, it just shows that siege math doesn't work all the time.
You gotta keep in mind, although Mason isn't seated very high, or Mason has been playing, I would say, in the top 50% of players who's been in this tournament. He's probably had playing time of equal to them. The top
And
50.
he's never had an easy match on ranked. He's always been playing against the highest competition in ranked. He's never really seen any level equivalent to him at the same level. You know, he's always fighting up, which I think is a good thing to him.
I would
a
agree.
Castle play
Protect your bombs from
is
being
crazy
defused
for
by
1v1.
attackers.
With a Mason victory in this round here, it would it would mean we just see our first sweep of the YSL tournament. Complete 4-0 sweep.
Completely reminded me of LeBron and how he's been swept.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Reminded me how his career is completely fraudulent. But besides the point. Now we see we're gonna see these castle placements. Castles in the 1v1 seems a little unnecessary.
It might be a little unnecessary. I mean, there's a chance
Yeah, we got
they could
the utility. We got the cameras. We got the bulletproof doors. He's got a shotgun for a second.
Yeah, that is. I mean, he can do it all.
An ump with the 1.5. That's always a cherry on top. But once again, it's an ump. He's gonna be peeking it. Spot in the same spot. They aren't gonna make a connection. Now we have yet to see
a spawn peek.
Oh, we actually might. Oh, he might see him. When he sees him, opens fire and lays down the damage. It takes out majority of his health.
Well, this is just not looking very good for Brady at all. His match point here, and Brady is probably at 10 health.
Probably starting the round off with just nothing left. Mason just feeling it now. Just knowing that the round is
he's just castling
almost
off.
just won.
Mason maybe still stays patient here. If Mason stays patient here, I would say it's in the books.
Now Mason needed to deploy that camera, but it's probably too late to put that down. But he was expecting to end this round in the first 30 seconds. Now, these castles aren't going to be the most useful with these aces. He can just throw one. It should destroy it instantly, but at least he'll get the sound cues. Mason's going to see the drone, deal with it swiftly. Brady's going to move in slowly. He knows he has to move. Oh, and almost get blasted by a shotgun through the floor. Would have been a crazy event to happen. And Brady is a little wary about any entry at all, because any bullet is an instant death for him. Mason's aware he could possibly come in through this way. And he's gonna wall bang and kill Brady and win the round with a sweep.
What a play by Mason. Completely veteran player there. And just put the whooping on Brady.
There truly are levels to the game here. And we've just seen it here first.
GG.
What a game.
What a sweep.
Wow.
Brady,
let's go to you. We saw you put up a better fight against, we'd say, maybe a heavily ranked more opponent. What went on here to cause the sweep?
I was lost the whole game. I think Mason just outplayed me. Hit his shots.
See, Mason, how do you feel about this?
I was being a little bit of patient Mason right there.
There you have it.
We definitely didn't see patient Mason in match point whenever we saw a spawn peak bringing him down to 10 health in the first 30 seconds.
I've been trying to get that spawn
bang
peak all tournament, all 2 games.
That was amazing.
Brady,
Blake, do you have any questions?
as you're sitting there in match point, it's 3-0, and you start the round with less than 20 health. What's going through your head?
I didn't expect Mason to be there. I was expecting him to be, like you said, more, being up 3-0, more passive, I guess.
Patient Mason.
Yep. So, caught me off guard.
Caught you by surprise. I understand.
Yep. And
who will be Mason playing against next?
Zach Eubanks.
And
Zach Eubanks.
With Brady being eliminated, the first person out from this tournament. Thank you for being here, Brady. Thank you for playing. Brady's out, and Mason will take on Zach.
We'd love to see you in the
round.
next tournaments.
Yep.
Mason, do you have any remarks for your next opponent?
I'm excited to play Zach Eubanks. Let me tell you. He's got.
Is it going to look pretty similar?
It's going to look very similar. If I could beat him worse, I probably would.
This is a rematch of round 1 here, and it's one for the. We just got reports that Zach Eubanks says "good" with the devil emoji.
You know,
Can't wait to see.
He commented on my Be Real, saying that I look like a loser or whatever, and you know, I'm gonna take that to heart. I'm out for vengeance.
You heard it here first.
Truly, no love between these two competitors.
Mason,
We'll see them in the
Mason
next
reports
round.
You know
saying,
what
"Give me
Zach
that
Eubanks-
ass."
You know what Zach Eubanks, what type of guy he is?
The type of guy is.
He's a Bud Light type of guy.
He is a Bud Light type
Oh,
of guy.
Bud Light type of guy, let me tell you.
Now here's a guy who enjoys Bud Light. All right, now thank both of you.
So, okay, so let's start. I'm gonna start first question with PJ here. PJ, you're facing the top dog in this tournament, the number 1 seed. How are you gonna approach this? How do you feel about it?
I mean, I feel pretty confident. I'm not too confident though. I'm fresh off some Fortnite wins, so I feel good.
That's good. That's really good. Landon, you first game of the tournament here. Immediately start the second round as you got the first round bye. You got PJ coming up. What are you thinking about your matchup with him specifically?
You know, it's a little nerve-wracking. You gotta. I mean, I'm just expected to win, so losing's a little embarrassing. Let's see what happens.
All right, Logan, do you have anything you want to ask them?
Not at the moment. I'll have some questions prepared for after the game.
Sounds good. All right, Landon, you are the 1 seed. I'm gonna ask you to give a call here when I give you the sign. All right, what's your call?
I call heads.
And it is heads.
I never win this shit.
One defense first. Yeah, one defense.
Landon's gonna take defense first. Go ahead and switch sides, boys.
Oh shit. Okay. Yep, there
we
we go.
go. If everybody's ready, when y'all mute y'all's mics.
All right, good luck.
I will start
Good
it
luck,
up.
Landon.
All right, are both mics muted?
And y'all hear us?
Well, that's a good sign. There we go. Here we go with our first look at Landon here in his first game.
I'm interested to see how he plays, Blake. I'm interested to see what strats he's bringing to the table. This is definitely... I imagine that a lot of, I would say, bigger name players in the tournament are going to be watching this and kind of analyzing both of these players for how they're going to play the next couple of games.
I would agree. I'm going to set the line here that Landon is favored to sweep Pal. That's just going to be the line. Landon's a big dog. 3.5 favorite. You taking Pal to at least win 1 round, win the whole game, or Landon to win and win by 4?
Well, I think that I have Pal winning at least 1 round.
Okay.
I'm a big believer that anything can happen. All you need is bad recoil control to flick to the head somehow.
Yep. I agree with you 100%.
That's that gunfight. There's always a % chance of both sides winning.
We're gonna see Landon with the Fenrir play here. PJ said recruit there for a second, but he's gonna switch this. There we go. Now Ace looks like his final choice here.
Looks like he's. I imagine PJ's going. Oh, he's going to IQ here. He saw
IQ again.
So it looks. I do like an IQ play against a Fenrir. It's not my preferred play. I would go Brava though if I was Pal.
Yeah, but you got to think with maybe we don't have the operator choice there, and Pal might not have Brava, so he might just be doing what he can.
Well, I do know Pal has Brava. He's played it before.
Okay.
Bomb located by attacker.
But he just may feel more comfortable using IQ.
Landon may hear this repel here on the side. He's going to barricade. PJ's going to make his first remarks. Landon knows right where he's at now. Landon's going to go for a drone here. I mean, PJ's going to go for a drone here. Not going to get any eyes on Landon, but he's hearing the shots. Landon's just going to wait for that vault in. PJ sees the Fenrir located on his door. He knows that's going to be a tough one. He's going to have to get hit by that in order to destroy it. And there's also thief shots there. This doesn't look like a very good push for PJ.
It's, in my opinion, Blake, it's really hard to get a solid push from the big window. There's so many variables that you don't know coming through there unless you've droned out everything. And against a player like Landon, you've got to play something other than a gunfight.
Yeah, that is true. PJ's gonna hold his angle here. Landon's just gonna wait on him. Landon knows there's no game for him to push. He knows he has his Fenrir there. I mean, all favors Landon here.
There's no reason for Landon to do anything here. Pal kind of swings around a little bit, but Landon's not going to be phased by it.
PJ looks a little unsure of himself here.
I mean, I don't blame him. You're going up against the #1 seed of the tournament, and how do you push that?
And he's going to take out that drone there.
He's
Now they're fighting again.
He's gonna bait him. Hal almost got those headshots.
No shots. Yeah, he almost did. There's no hitting shots yet. Pal evades that. That's good for Pal there. Evens it out a little bit.
He's got no idea where Landon is right now.
PJ sticks this plant here. He's gonna go for the plant. PJ doesn't stick for the plant. Landon doesn't fall for that. We're talking that in early games. Players don't stick. First plants are never real.
Seconds left.
Here we go. Pal's running out of time. Landon's going to push this one slowly.
10 seconds remaining.
It's going to take too long for PJ, and Landon's going to take the kill there.
That's going to be an easy kill there. Textbook kill for Landon.
Yep, Landon waited till he knew for sure he wasn't faking, and immediately just pushed up and shot a defenseless man.
I always heard a good rule: if you hear him stick it for more than 3 to 4 seconds, it's gonna be, they're gonna go all the way.
Yeah, I would like to agree. Landon here, it looked like he saw a Montagne play that's still in question for a main character like Landon. I mean, his Montagne play is probably the best in the tournament by far.
Yeah, you're not, a Montagne play is huge. I can't imagine Pal has much of a response to that.
No, I wouldn't think so. He's gonna stick with a normal Valkyrie play here. Just get some normal cams. Get him a little bit more intel in the room.
I think Valkyrie's a smart play here because you have to you gotta take away the gunfights against Landon, and if you want to do that, you have to have intel.
I agree. We've seen a lot of Valkyrie here in the last few games.
A lot of Valkyrie, but
I
haven't seen a Valkyrie play vertical yet, though, which kind of surprises me.
That surprises me as well. I'm sure we'll see that in high rank if Landon chooses to play, or a main Valkyrie player like Chris may choose to do that.
I do see Chris doing a vertical Valkyrie.
So Landon's gonna push that same window PJ did. Just throw it out. I'm sure he'll play it a little differently, especially with Ying.
Especially
PJ doesn't even care about Ying. That drone. Is just gonna barricade it out.
Too bad you can't. Landon knows exactly where he's at, and he's pinned down right there. He's got to get out of there.
This aggressive play from Landon.
Pal rotates.
PJ's on the ropes here.
Oh, he's hiding behind the bed.
He has eyes on him. He has eyes on him here. PJ's gonna avoid this Ying. Not the second one. PJ's in for it now. And PJ gets killed there. Almost.
I saw Landon turn around there for a second.
That Nitro Cell was poorly timed for Pal there. If he would have thrown that a little earlier or not at all, I think he may have had a real good shot at winning that.
That's what I was thinking, and honestly, when you're on defense, you can risk a trade because you'll win. Because all the defensive rounds will win with a trade.
Yep, but we've seen the number one seed here is showing why he's number one.
I think after Pal experiencing 2 rounds like that, I feel like he's going to come with a little bit of a better play. I see he's bringing Sledge here, so I imagine he's again going to try to get rid of gunfights and try to hit him with some nades.
Yeah. I think that's his best shot at beating Landon. Landon's just recently improved his aim significantly from what it used to be. You can see him take out that drone there. We didn't have it first person, but I mean, it's been pretty good recently, and that was one of his only downsides for a while.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
and now I think that he has all aspects of his game
Attackers are moving to
kind
defuse the bomb.
of like Landon was talking about the other day to me. Is you have to play a little bit psychotic to beat a player like Landon.
You definitely got to be completely on your game.
You got to be completely on your game, but you have to, because a big see like this, meleeing the barricade out, that's something I bet you Landon expects from POW.
Yeah.
You have to be doing things that most people aren't guessing you're gonna do.
You gotta get a little creative.
You do have to get creative. See, I do like PAL droning out here because there's no shot of winning this if he doesn't know where Landon's at.
PAL.
Oh my god.
Misses a nade throw and ends himself.
Oh. That may be one of the most embarrassing moments for PAL there.
That was impressive for PAL. That was an impressive attack there.
Shout out to all the people viewing this on PAL's story. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Landon doesn't even, for Landon to win around, he doesn't even have to shoot him. You know how you see here, Landon 2 kills with three round wins.
And now you got PAL. I mean, he does have defense here, so, and he did bring Warden against Landon's Ying, so we could see the first Warden play, I believe, in the tournament.
That would help, but you got to think, where's PAL's mental state at it now? I'm sure he's wrote this off as a loss. It's definitely not there.
It's definitely not there. I'd like to note that I actually finished this game with a positive KD. Oh, that was huge.
Landon's gonna get that drone on PJ already. PJ has no idea. He's gonna spot him real quick just for fun. Get his drone out of there. Probably set up shop.
I think I see Landon having a little bit of fun here.
Oh yes, I would like to agree. He's shown no falter at all. Not one round has even been in question on who's gonna win so far.
I do see the pistol out here from Landon. I imagine he goes pistol only.
I wouldn't be surprised. But as Pal's playing Ying, as Pal's playing Warden though, he may have a little advantage here.
PAL is getting a pretty good angle on this window. I don't know how much you can actually see though.
Landon's just gonna push around, go to this white stairs window here, but now he's gonna back up, throw a Ying from way down there. Did that hit? That does make it in the room and blinds PAL. PAL is not gonna have any idea that Landon is gone.
There's no idea. The main goal of that Ying was to be a sound cue to stop him destroying that window down there.
Yep.
So now PAL has no idea he's right. You can see PAL kind of spinning around, looking like, where am I going to get shot from?
Yep, he's looking completely wrong angle now. He finally hears a sound cue on Landon. Oh, the wallbang comes.
The stream is lagging. Oh, there we go. We're back.
Ooh, Landon's gonna miss a shot there. PJ's made it out of this with almost full health. He turned off his Warden. Now it's back on Landon, so there's on a plant. Full control here for Landon. PJ's on the ropes.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one here. There's no rotates. PAL has to face him in a gunfight right there.
There it goes. Landon wins. Landon wins the match.
That, yep. Not even close.
That was just a quick little business trip for Landon there.
I mean, for
I'm actually
Powell, for
I'm
Powell
actually
to
gonna
throw
kill
that.
myself, dude.
Landon shows his dominance. Let's check into the bracket here and see what we got going on, and then we'll give you all a few questions here.
If
So
it's okay.
with that win,
Go ahead.
Landon advances to the next round, and Powell will play Blake Sutherland for a rematch
Oh no.
in the losers bracket.
All right.
So, for Pal. So, Pal, I think when everybody, along with everybody on your Snapchat story, saw you throw the grenade in between your Johnson, what were you thinking there when that grenade did not go through the barricade?
Dude, I was freaking out, bro. That was just awful.
I think you cooked that grenade up really nice. It didn't even give him a chance to run.
Oh no, dude. I had a tiny little sliver and I thought I was gonna do it, but I fucked myself. Yeah.
So, Pal, and one more question before we go to Landon.
Yep.
Going into playing Blake Sutherland again, how?
So I'm gonna assume yes. How confident I am? I didn't really hear you because you lagged, but
That was I guess.
yeah. I mean, after the first time I played him, I'm feeling pretty confident. I mean, but again, after what I just did right there, I don't know how much my confidence could go up or down from that. But
all right, Landon. It seems like you will be. It seems like you'll be playing the winner of Reese versus Zach. And how do you feel? How do you feel that third round game about those two opponents? Either one.
I'd prefer Zach, but I don't think he's making it that far. Mr. Meese, you can get tricky sometimes, but
he is the superior.
Nothing I've never
more
faced.
Experience. I agree. Logan, do you have any questions for Landon here?
Landon, it was surprising. We were talking about how we thought we were going to see some tomfoolery in that last round, maybe like a pistols only or something like that, just to really put it to Pal. But you fought him like a man. You didn't disgrace him too much. Did that thought ever go through your mind?
I thought about playing recruit for the last round.
That would have been detrimental to Pal's psyche there.
yes, dude, that'd crushed my spirit, man.
The recruits are playing holographics only, and I don't know about that. And I got a question of my own.
Okay.
When I threw my Ying the window while I was outside, did it go through?
Oh
It
yeah,
It did.
It was a good throw.
It was like we were watching Tom Brady at his prime.
Because I threw that while I was all the way down on the ground, pal.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's crazy.
I blew that up so I could get to the window quieter.
Yeah,
All right.
hey,
so
that's exactly what I
that,
said.
After that game, we wrap up the day 2, round 1 and 2 of the YSL Siege tournament. It's great to have y'all here, PJ and Landon. Logan as his first game as an announcer.
I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, YSL and T-Hole Golf. They've done a lot in providing us a lot of stuff. T-Hole Golf has provided me a lot of great stuff. We love China. But that's all I have to say about that. Get your T-Hole golf gear at thole.golf. You can look that up anytime you want.
All right, that'll wrap up our stream for today. We'll see y'all tomorrow.